Next up on copycats.com, banana pancakes. Hi everyone, this is Stephanie Manley with copycat.com, and thanks to so many of you that have watched my French toast video, you have requested that I make pancakes. So I am going to make pancakes for you, but I thought I would up that by one by showing you how to make banana pancakes. And these are really easy to do. So let me show you how to make these banana pancakes. Now you are going to need flour for this recipe. You are also going to need some milk. You're going to need 1 egg. You're going to need some sugar. You're going to need some baking powder. Now make sure it's baking powder and not baking soda. Baking powder is going to make these pancakes work. Baking soda, not so much. You're going to want to use a little bit of salt and of course bananas, because we're making banana pancakes. So let's talk about the first thing we need to do. We need to go ahead and mix up our dry ingredients. So we are going to measure 1 cup of flour, and if you remember when we measure flour, we always take the flour and we spoon it into the cup. Don't just push your cup into the flour because you might get too much in there and your pancakes may not turn out just right. So get a whole bunch of flour on your measuring cup and then use a knife and kind of level it off, okay? And we're gonna put that in our bowl. Then we're gonna go ahead and add our baking powder. We're going to add in our sugar. That's a tablespoon of sugar. We're gonna add a pinch of salt or a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. If your measuring spoons might have that, so go ahead and add in the salt. The next thing we're gonna do is we're going to mash up our bananas. Just wanna give them a good mash. So our bananas are all nice and smashed right now, so they're ready to go. The next thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and break our egg and scramble it. I always like to break an egg in a separate bowl just in case if I get any shells in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and scramble up my egg and my milk. I'm gonna add into the bananas. I'm also gonna add the egg in there. And I'm gonna stir it up. Then I'm gonna add the liquid into the dry ingredients. We're gonna stir this. Now you don't need to make sure that it's all nice and smooth. In fact, it's okay for pancakes to be a little lumpy. So you just wanna make sure all the flour is wet and mixed in. But again, it's okay if they're lumpy, don't worry about it. And next we're gonna go ahead and start cooking our pancakes. So if you wanna add a little extra zing to these pancakes, you can sprinkle in just a little bit of cinnamon. You can do about a 1/4 teaspoon or maybe a 1/2 teaspoon if you really like cinnamon. I'm gonna add about a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon in here. This will give these pancakes a nice bit of flavor. So we're gonna stir this in, and the next thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and start cooking our pancakes. So you can use a griddle if you like, but today we're gonna use a skillet because my last video I showed you how to do it with a griddle. I'm gonna spray a little bit of non-stick spray in my pan. You can use butter if you like, either one will work. And I am gonna use a ladle to do my pancakes with. This way I get them all nice and even. As long as you get them even, it doesn't really matter what you use. You could use a measuring cup if you like. So I'm gonna cook these 2 at a time because I think that's what will fit in my pan. So how do you know when your pancakes are done? You're gonna look to see that the edges are dry around the pancake, and you're gonna see that there's all these little bubbles that are coming to the top. That's how you know your pancakes are done and ready to flip. We're gonna taste our pancakes in just a second. So if you're looking for other great breakfast recipes or learn to cook recipes, be sure to check out my 2 playlists for those. I have lots more where they came from. And don't forget to subscribe. We release videos every Sunday and every Wednesday. So let's go ahead and give these banana pancakes a try. These are really nice. They're sweet. They have a really nice banana flavor. They almost remind you of banana bread. They're great pancakes. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a big thumbs up, and thanks for watching.